Welcome back to a new video. In this video we're going to be checking some corn. Alright, checking some fields here quick tonight. Seeing if the corn's up. Well, it is. Look, corn plant's coming up. I can row it already, it's coming up so good. Stacking them with the four-wheeler. Out here checking some crops out in the field that we planted, the corn that we planted on April 30th. Wednesday, April 30th, this corn was planted. Well, I can roll the corn already. It was up yesterday already. There's a little corn plant. One leaf in the middle, so 2 leaves. It's up to 2 leaves already. So it was up yesterday already. I could row it yesterday already, but it rolled a lot better today. Nice sun with sunny weather. There's the sun. It's coming up pretty nice. The ground's just a little hard on top from the rain. Now it's dry. Now it's pretty dry. But it's coming up nice. We're out here checking the corn. Looks pretty nice out here. Corn does. This was planted on April 30th. Wednesday, April 30th. If you're wondering why I remember, how I remember all these dates, it's because I'm young yet and I'm good at remembering them. Well, and I planted a lot of it this year, so that's how I remember. This corn's looking nice. If you're wondering, why are those arrows planted so close together? Double planted. That's why. Because they're point rows here, and they're double planted. But at least they're about a foot apart. At least they're not that close. At least they're about a foot apart. That's nice. Nice sunny day out here today. Go on Friday and we might be cutting hay. If the weather decides to cooperate. It's supposed to rain tomorrow afternoon and Tuesday and a chance for Wednesday. I think my dad's gonna haul corn tomorrow. If it doesn't rain, get that all hauled in. Then we'll organize the machine shed and get that ready for, get the disc vine hooked up and the corn planter put away. So we can get ready for making hay. First crop hay, we're gonna chop up most of it. Maybe all of it. Might bale a little bit. I'm videoing this on my phone if you're wondering. This corn's really shooting up fast. I just wish we could get some rain, because the chemicals that we sprayed on here, the pre-plant's not working the greatest. Need some rain to get her activated. Oh, what do we got trying to come up here already? Dandelion there. Little darn weed. And a little darn dandelion. That's something we're always fighting, weeds. Yellow nutsedge. That's a type of grass, but it grows like a little bulb underneath the ground, kind of. It grows like a, that's why they call it yellow nutsedge, because it grows like a little nut underground. So I can see if I can find some water hemp coming up. That might be what this is here. That might be water hemp starting to come up already. This field's pretty clean though. Considerably. Be nice if we could get a little rain to activate the pre-plants, so that way it would actually kill off these weeds. I don't remember what this weed's called. But there's another one. That corn plant, he's struggling to come out of the ground. He needs a little rain. Probably this one too. There's probably a corn plant under here someplace. Maybe. Yeah, there's one trying to come up. That's why we could use some rain. It's hard on top. There's moisture here, but it's just hard on top. The corn's struggling to get through. I don't know if there's a plant there. Don't see one. But there's a plant trying to come up. He's probably not going to amount to nothing much no more. Because he's so far behind. Here's another one. Hey. Now he can come out of the ground. If you're wondering, oh, why is this corn growing in the middle? Call volunteer corn. I don't know. Never mind. It is a seed corn. Wonder how he got in the middle though. Probably shoot out of the planter somehow. Fell off the planter. It might have been laying on a planter box. There's another one trying to come up. He's just starting to come through. I mean, there's plenty of moisture down there. There, he can get through now. As you see, when I dig this up, there's nice moisture down here in the ground. There's plenty of moisture down there in the ground. If we could just get a little light rain on top, it would make this corn just take off. Remember how I was talking yesterday? I said I hope we get some rain. Well, look at the sky. It's finally starting to sprinkle. I don't know if we're going to get much, but it's sprinkling. And this corn was planted on May 6th and 7th. That was Tuesday and Wednesday. As you can see, this corn's not as tall. Because it was planted a little later. Let's see how many leaves this is. 1, 2, 3. It's only 3 leaves here. Yeah, 3 leaf here. So it's a little shorter. Oh, why are the rows planted into each other here? Plant rows. We don't have the fancy row shutoffs on it. Oh, we'll upgrade to that eventually. Maybe. That's why they're cross-planted here. Starting to sprinkle just a little more. Hope we get about, they're talking 1 to 2. I hope we only get about 1/4 inch. That's about all we need. Because here's a marker track when we were planting the end rows, and you see there's plenty of moisture down in the ground. We just need a little bit on top of the ground to activate the chemicals. This was planted the same day. It's windy today if you haven't figured that out. If you can't hear it, I'm sure you can. Oh, if you guys are wondering, I didn't video plant pumpkins this year. I don't normally video plant them, but I have some pumpkins planted down here. I'm walking to them. Planted them, they need rain too. About a 50 by 160 foot pumpkin patch here. So I don't know how much that equates out to. Manure pile down there. Might build a new machine shed soon. I don't know if we're going to do it yet this year. Stay tuned for future videos. There's the waterway behind the machine shed. And that waterway we replanted. This this one's just water right here. Oh, here, let's go shut this door. This corn here was planted on the 10th of May. As you can see, it's not all coming up because the ground is way drier out here because this was tilled later. So the wind sucked all the moisture out of it. So that's why it's not all up. Most of it is though. Oh, you put your hood up. Yeah, it's cold out here. It's only like 40 some degrees out here. It was like almost 90 the other day when we were planting corn. It was 80 some degrees when we were planting corn. It is exactly 50. This field was all planted then too, the last day. The last day of planting was May 10th. And this was a little alfalfa strip we replanted. As you can see, it was planted in alfalfa last year, but most of it died, so we had to replant it. And this is just what was here, and it just came back. And the waterway, we replanted all that too, because it was getting too narrow. And that's how much was left of the corn silage bag. Ooh, some lighting. Got some gravel today. How much is there about left? About 20 feet left. Here of corn silage. I'm probably gonna put up a hay bag in here between this one. And we'll put another one up alongside of it here. Probably. If we end up chopping it all. I think we're gonna have enough corn stalks this year to make it till harvest. Because there's quite a few of them left. Well, it's the next day. Guess what? It's raining. Finally got some rain. Sitting in my car here. And I got some rain. Got about a ½ inch so far since midnight. It's Tuesday, May 27th. Right here checking corn that was planted on April 30th. Yeah, we're gonna get the hay made, then we'll get back to spraying corn again here pretty shortly after the hay's made. We got lamb squatter here. The lamb squatter coming up. That's a buttonweed coming up. That's all I see right now. Oh, here's a pigweed. There's another pigweed. This is a water hemp. And that, I don't remember what these are called, but here's another weed. There's some grass, some water grass starting to come up, but the corn looks nice. Horseweed, aka ragweed. Otherwise, the field's pretty clean. This corn's coming up nice. One, two, three, four, 5, 6 leaves, and then the middle parts, so 7 leaves. And I said the other day we needed some more rain, but we got the rain. Now it's nice and moist. Nice moisture down here. We're in the state of Iowa. Look at this nice moisture. That's moist ground. You dig about a ½ inch off the top, she's nice and moist under there. So the corn's got plenty of moisture to grow. I hope we get about 7 days of dry weather so we can make the alfalfa. Chop some of it and hopefully get our old baler going again and make some hay. If you're wondering what population we planted here, 32,000 plants per acre. Here's the neighbor's field. This corn was planted a little later, so it's a little shorter. And there's some weeds growing in the middle here. Grass. That'll get killed once they spray. Once we spray this and then they spray that, the weeds will all be gone. There's a plane. This is the pasture where the cows graze. Looks like we're gonna have to mow this grass. Cows ain't gonna eat this no more. It's all seeded out. Let's have to mow it and bale it. Over here in the other field now, this field was planted on Monday, May 5th. This was planted on a sod that we tore up. As you can tell, there's a alfalfa plant that's been sprayed. And it's slowly dying. This corn looks super nice too. Yellow nutsedge, dandelions. This field's pretty clean other than it's been sprayed already. It's just slowly killing off the weeds. Oh, those ones are just starting to come up. They were probably in the dry ground, so that's why they're just starting to come up, because we got the rain the other day to get them to come up. This is a 3-corner patch. I think it's about 3 acres. Something like that. 3-4 acres. There's the alfalfa that we're going to cut on Thursday. Oh, what's this grass doing in here? Brome grass. We planted in here. We planted in here with it. That's over waist high. I don't think the hay's quite that tall. Oh, the hay's almost waist high too. Dang near there. Oh, it's just gonna start blooming. Oh, it is waist high. Most of it. Nice field of alfalfa. Cutting Thursday for chopping. This is a little oat strip we had to replant here. And the corn, this was planted a day after that back there that I just showed you. New seeding from last year. This is the new seeding from last year. It looks nice now. Didn't look so nice last year. This cornfield looks nice. Nice and clean too, other than this spot right here. I think this spot was missed last year. That's why there's weeds here. Other than that, it looks pretty good. All the crops look good here. Then that corn strip over there, that was the last corn we planted. That's not as even as I'd like, but it's still coming up because it was laying in dry ground. This here is the new seeding we planted just this year. This is oats. This looks really nice. There's the new seed. There's the new alfalfa coming up. The oats is about knee high. Looks really nice. No washouts this year. I shouldn't speak too loud. It's nice and smooth this year. Last year was not smooth. That field over there, new seeding, is rough. This is nice and smooth. Yeah, the alfalfa is coming up really nice compared to last year. It was slow last year. Looks really nice. Looks like we got a few weeds growing in here. Whatever. I don't think we're going to chop this year. We're going to combine it. Like we chopped some last year. I don't think we're going to do that this year. Unless something else changes, it's staying as combining oats in August. This is the waterway here. If you're wondering why are you driving through it? No, I'm not driving through the waterway. Walking out here into the new seeding now. This is almost waist high. Looks really nice. Some brome grass. Starting to come back. I think. I don't know. Fresh crop is so hard to tell. Because you got all the old dead stuff in there yet, so it's so hard to tell. This half where we combine's got more brome in it than this half because we sprayed this half to kill the grass last fall, but it didn't kill all the brome for luck, so that's a good thing. Because brome is good feed for the cows, they love it. Yeah, see, washouts, dead spots, washouts, dead spots. That's why we had to replant this whole end rows here. You can't hardly tell we replanted it, but you can know we replanted it because there's oats in here. There was nothing here last fall. It was all gone. And there's still some alfalfa in there now. Yeah, this is what I mean about corn's not all up, but it's starting to come up, because see, there's one. It's just starting to come up. It was too dry the other day. Now it's got moisture because we got 1.5 inches of rain the other day after I recorded the other stuff. And now it's looking really nice. This was planted the same day as the stuff north of the lane there by the new seeding from last year. The end rows of this field were, and part of this here was planted the same time as that. May 6th this was planted, Tuesday, May 6th. And test plot was planted a little bit later, the next day. That was planted on Wednesday. It all looks nice. Easily. This stuff looks really nice. This is 4-year-old hay this year, so this field's gonna get tore up next year. All turned into silage. We're gonna put it in silage bags, and then you see the silos over there. That one, yeah, that one there. We're gonna put hay silage in that second crop. Second and third, all second and probably most of third will go in the silo. Sure, know what I'm driving here? Honda 420 Ranger. Best four-wheelers on the planet, I think. Manual shift. Then we got the little kick here. This corn looks nice. All our corn looks nice. Well, thanks for watching this crop tour video. And we'll see you in the next one. Please like and subscribe and share a friend. We'll be cutting hay in the next video.